guess it's good enough. All right. So I'm working on another store order today. Gotta get this done. And then I gotta wax the bottom of some vases. So that's probably what I'll do in this live anyway. That's the plan anyway. Hope everybody's having a good day, whoever's watching. Jonathan said hi. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Welcome to you. Raphael said hi. M4 said hi. Fisher said hi. Goofy said hi. What's up, guys? Welcome to you. Alicia says hi. Wow. Welcome to you. M4 says, what are you making? Making flower pots for a store order. I sell to 40 stores, so these are going to one of them. I make flower pots for a living, so this is my job. Drew says, how's your day so far? It's going well. How's your day? Bonnie said hi. We had a lot of said hi. M4 says, pretty cool. Thanks. John says, bro, nice skills. Hey, thanks. I've been doing this for a very long time. So this is my job. We work 7 days a week. Mainly making flower pots. That's mainly what I do. I also make other stuff too, but Ben, do you ever get dizzy watching the pot spin? No. I look through it in a way. I don't stare at the pot, so I kind of use my peripheral vision. Thanks for the 13 likes, guys. Appreciate that. Fart. The judge of it, I'd be surprised if you had one of those there, farting. But actually, it wouldn't be such a surprise. Bonnie said hi. Say, is it? The hallway. Banana Cat said hi. How's it going? Hope you guys are all having a good day today. If I'm missing, guys, if the chat's moving quick, I'm sorry. If I missed something, you can type it again. Sal says hi. Hello to you. So yeah, here's the first one. I got a bunch of these to make. These are 6-pound pots. And then I gotta move on to 4-pound pots, 2-pound pots, 1-pound pots, and then like I said, I have to wax the bottom of a bunch of vases I did to get ready for a glaze fire. Never ending. Just Banana Cat. Yes, thumbs up. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate those 18 likes already. It's nice of you. Hey, good day, passerby. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Always a pleasure to see you in here. G'day, mate. There's a good one for you above. For a nominal fee. Emmanuel says, I'm new here. Welcome to you. Welcome to you, Emmanuel. Antonia said hi. Emmanuel says, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Antonia, wow. What are you making? I'm making flower pots. And that's what I do for a living. So I'm making a batch of pots for a store. I sell to 40 stores. Run my own website. And I share retail space with my father down at his shop. So, because he's a potter too. So, make a lot of pots, guys. Got chuckled, did you? Antonia says that is so cool. Oh, cool. Thanks. How long will it take to dry up? Well, depends on the size of the pot. So this pot, 2-3 days, and then it'll be ready to be fired in the kiln. Smaller pots, 2 days. Bigger pots, more time. So some of the big pots I make can take like 5 days to dry, maybe even longer. Like the 25 to 40 pound pots. It all kind of depends on the humidity level. But down here I can run dehumidifiers and get that all kind of under controlled environment. Manuel says, wow, 2-3 days. Yeah, well, I use fans. You can probably see them in the background. I have stands back there that I put them on, so certain pots can dry quicker than others. So I have to be careful. Otherwise they can crack. Mud says, your regulars are slacking today? Man, I don't know what they're doing. What's up, Mud? How are you? And thank you guys for the 36 likes. Appreciate that. So right there, I just stamped my name and a number 6, which meant that it's 6 pounds of wet clay used. So that's how I do my pricing system. So, okay, we got those 2 done. Now we can do 4-pound pots. I do need 2 of a different style, so I'm going to do those first. And then I'm going to go back to this style. Tony says, wow, you're so good. Hey, thanks. It gets easier after the first few thousand. What do you talk about, Mud? I started this yesterday. This is my 2nd day making pots, guys. Am I doing okay? Kind of don't know what I'm doing. And clay making. Thanks, Mud. Appreciate your kindness. Antonia says, you're so amazing. Hey, thank you, Antonia. Josh says, yeah, no, I don't bother with that anymore. I used to. I make pots every day, though. Oh, Ben would like for you. Hey, Daryl, how's it going? Welcome to you. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate the like, man. Hope you're having a good day or night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. I forget where you are, Daryl. So this is going to be a footed herb pot. Just the name of it. Just another style flower pot that has a foot. And Tony says you're welcome. Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it again. Mud. Cassandra. Beautiful. Hey, thanks, Cassandra. I like that name. That's a cool name. You can see this one has a little bit of a foot to it. And then I put a line at the top for a little bit of decoration. After that, I just take this little cutter tool and I slightly cut into this, ever so slightly. Well, guess who's back at 2? I don't know. You? Antonia says, I wish I could do that, but it looks kind of hard. Nah, you can get there. Try it. Don't be afraid to try it. I would suggest a class or something to see if you actually like it. It can be hard for a long time, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's easier than it looks, guys, after you do it for a while. That's for sure. Firefly? Hi, new here and joined. Hey, thanks, Firefly. Nice. Do you actually have a Firefly farm? That's cool. And thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Hope I don't lay you down. Rocky. Da-dun-dun. What's up, Rocky? welcome to you. Thanks for popping in today. Antonio, check your local art center for classes. Yeah, good advice, bud. There you go. What, I hear doggy feet? Yeah, my buddy's running around up there. He's running around. He's on a mission. He's helping work today. He's moving pots around for me. It'd be cool if I could train him to do that. Oh, did you hear us talking about you, little buddy? That's what I thought. They're talking about you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What are you doing, Pottery Pup? Oh, you goose? Jump up, goose. Huh? No? That was a nice try. Pretty close. That's Buddy. Forehead today? What's up, Forehead? Rocky, I want to chill. If it's air, okay. Kilo said hi. And Tony says bye for now. See you later. All right, sounds good. Sorry for missing chat, guys. Adirondack, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. I don't know. Yes, important. Yeah, doggo. Passed right until Adirondack showed up. Yeah, exactly. How are you doing today, Adirondack? Okay, I need one more of these. And then 4 more of the other style. Thanks for the 62 likes, guys. Puppy Air. Yeah, no, he's Air Puppy, that's for sure. He could jump up like at a flat 6 foot, because I'm 6 foot, 6'1", somewhere in there. So he can jump up to my height evenly and, like, kiss me. Marcia says, I don't know what you wrote. Sorry, I only speak English, but welcome to you. Yeah, you can help for a small fee, passerby. For a nominal fee. Adirondack says, doing great. Camping for the first time this season tonight. Oh, there you go. Nice. I haven't camped in years, man. In years. Kind of passed out in the back of my van while I was doing a outdoor kiln down at my dad's because it was a 24-hour thing. So slightly passed out outside, I guess. Actually, it was in a chair more so than in my van, so that doesn't count. That's not camping. That's just falling asleep outside. Forehead, how much do you make in a day? Depends on the day and the size of pots I need to make. But I go through, I don't know, 1,000 pounds-ish a week of clay. Some weeks more, some weeks less, but roughly. Rocky, how did you learn to make pottery? Like it? My dad was a potter, so he had me making pots at 2 years old. I went professionally. Well, I sold my first pots in '96 and then went professionally, full-time, I guess, in '99. So, been doing it a long time. Always he's bad in Cobra, and then he's got a full house. Rocky says, I also subbed. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Rocky. Appreciate that. I hope I don't let you down. Don't let Rocky down. I won't let Rocky down. You need time off to go camping back. Yeah, well, that would be part of it. I could just sleep outside in the woods one night and then get back to work in the morning. Would that count?
Probably not.
Marcia, how's it going? Welcome to you. Sorry, I only speak English, but welcome to you. Guys, if I'm missing any chat, just type it again. I'll get there. 68 likes already. Thank you. Guys, that's crazy. Too nice of you. Let's make it a pottery party, guys. Share this live to somebody. Get your friends in here. We'll turn into a pottery party on a Monday. You guys can party, and I will just make pots.
Rocky says I love pottery. Nice.
Fresh coach. Whispers. Mud.
Mud. Hey, Mud, are you listening? Joel said go bleep yourself.
Rocky says I won't. Oh, you won't let me down either, Rocky? All right. Because he's the eye of the tiger. How's it going, Joel? Hope you're doing well today, buddy. I think you need to write, I'm doing well. How are you today? Everybody say hi to Joel. Stop. Hi. John Smith, what's on the music playlist for this party? You know what? I haven't broke out my guitar in a while, so it's just going to be squishy sounds from the clay. That's what it's going to be. Rocky, mud. How do you make that? Make it look like that? It's cool. Yesterday, Joel said that to me. Yeah, I think he did. And he'll do it again, he says. But I don't know what I did. Oh. Don't say hi, Joel. He doesn't need to. Hi, it's me. Do you remember me? I'm Fresh Cup of Joel. Do you remember me? Make a chicken. How long have you been doing this? Are you married? I wish I was the clay.
I'll put on clay gloves if I have to.
Okay.
All 8. Okay.
Okay. I already made that stuff. See, I needed to pay attention to what I'm doing. Which is kind of hard for me to do because I only have like a half functional brain. So I've been told by many.
Yes, Mud, they have asked that.
They've asked a lot more than that. You have no idea what's been said. It's all been said. Patrick Swayze is behind you. Look behind you. I'm under your bed. John Smith, squishy sounds. Sounds like my kind of party. I bet, John. Welcome to you. I could provide the sounds. You do what you do. Rocky, I'm number 3. Apparently. Ola said hi. What's up? How are you?
Mud says people who come on Potter's Live just to make a Swayze joke are basically talking.
Well, I mean, it's just, yes, low-hanging fruit, as they, or people say. I don't know who they is.
certain people say that. It's pretty. Exactly. It's usually happens once a stream or so, but actually lately it's not been happening. What's a Pat Snick Slazy?
Oh, he was in the movie Kickboxer, and he used to do like a lot of splits. He was like an actor that I don't know if it was Muay Thai. He's trained in Muay Thai, so he did a lot of splits. He was in Kickboxer, Universal Soldier, Cyborg, Double Impact, where he played both Chad and Alex. He was in Time Cop. Oh yeah, you remember him? Yeah. I do too. Yeah. He'd do like a split in every movie, and usually hit somebody like in the balls. But he would. I guess Bloodsport was my favorite Patrick Swayze movie, where he played Frank Dew and he fought in a kumite. Wasn't he in Take It to the Top? He might have been. Erwin Curtis. Oh my goodness. You know, I've been worried because I haven't seen that name in a long time. Welcome to you, Erwin Curtis. What is going on with you, Erwin? Very nice to see you. It's great, man. It's great to see you in here. I actually, yeah. Juan? Huh, that was a joke. It's not. Erwin Curtis says, not Patrick Swayze. Jean-Claude, what is that? Jean-Claude Van Damme? Oh, yeah, he was in, I remember him. He was in Mad Max, Lethal Weapon. Yeah. Rocky, I'm not number 3. You're not? I don't know. These things change. I don't know what the deal is. And best movie was Cyborg. No, that was Patrick Swayze with Mario Van Peebles. But yeah, that's definitely Patrick Swayze's best movie. I would say so too. In a world where the future, one man has to bring a cyborg to safety that holds the keys to the future. John Smith, are you from a different universe? Yeah, do you have to ask? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocky, you're gonna go? All right, man. Pleasure. Thanks for stopping in, Rocky, and thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you again soon. I usually go live during the days, but this week I'll probably, I don't know, just hit that bell and you'll see when I go live, man. Erwin Curtis says, doing okay. I've been missing your stream times. Yeah, no worries, man. I've been going during the day, Erwin. I'm actually happy to see you in here because I see you all the time. And then we had a lot of good back and forth banter. And then I didn't see you for so long. I was like, hope he's doing okay. So it's nice to see you in here today, man. Rocky, see you. And Damage movies are all the same. Tragedy happens. He loses his wife. And they're going, yeah. I mean, when he was, when Van Damme, when he was in Braveheart, It kind of started the same way, right? Had a problem with his wife, and it ended in a tragedy as well.
I got all this right, guys, right? Erwin, Rocky, good luck in the next Rocky 12 movie.
Yeah. Where he faces off against John Travolta in Face Off 2 meets Rocky.
All action or all the same movie. Erwin, why are you yelling, bro?
All caps. I should read it like that, right? See, John Smith. See, there's one right there from John Smith. There you go, Mud. You haven't seen it before? I can, John, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you big time. Money-wise, mentally. But, yeah, for a nominal fee. I'd probably subcontract that one out. But we can make it happen for you.
Rocky, you're not leaving, all right? Mud says, "Where the mod? Where the mod at?"
I'm sure there's mods in here. They're probably just living their life.
Erwin Curtis says, "I live alone, Mud. I always yell." Oh, Warren, maybe see a doctor about that, bro. It could be an inner ear problem.
I don't think it is. I think it's called freedom. That's what you call freedom. Yell at the coffee maker. Yell at the fridge. Yell at the oven.
I see what he does. BKO family, where do you live? And also, I'm new.
I live in northwestern Connecticut. What about you? Where are you at, BKO family?
I'm in the United States, if that helps too. And also, it's been a while since I've stopped by. Good to see you're doing well.
Yeah, you too, John Smith. Hope you're doing well, man.
Could be that I was the youngest of 6 siblings.
Yeah. Brandon Farmer said hi. What's up, Brandon? How are you?
You're late?
No, he's not late. He's been here since the beginning. He just didn't know it. He's been watching you closely, studying you, trying to figure out who you really are.
Let's see. Do you ship pots that large?
Yes, I should. Yeah, this size for sure. And I kind of hold off at 10-pound pots because shipping heavy and fragile can be problematic. So mainly I ship 1 pound, 2 pound, 4 pound, 6 pound pots from my website. But once in a while I'll ship like one 10-pound pot. But if it's like, if somebody ordered 20 of them, they're gonna have to pick it up. You're in Minnesota, cool. John's in Texas. Rocky's in Norway, cool.
Minnesota, Mud says. Firefly Farm, you're in the lower Hudson Valley. Okay, so we're kind of somewhat neighbors. I ride my motorcycle over that way often. That's where I like to go. I go up to Copake, into Bashfish Falls all the time. Beautiful place. And then head over and kind of head south. Once in a while I'll make it over to Hudson, and then I guess up to Hunter Mountain. That's a fun ride too. Got some crazy windy roads up there. Thanks for the 84 likes, guys. Appreciate that. John says, I think I'm going to change my name to Clay. Like Clay Aiken. BKO says, I subscribe and like. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that, BKO. I was signing on at work, so missed a little. What says, like, number 001, Monsters, Inc. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I stopped watching cartoons when Platoon came out. When Predator came out, let's say that. Rocky, you're stuck here? Oh, I know, Clay has that effect. BKO says, I like your stream. Hey, thanks, BKO, appreciate that. Motorcycle, is your helmet made of clay? Well, I mean, if I have to really answer that, yes. Yes. You guessed right. I think you should give it another try, bud. Erwin, you gotta give it another try. Oh, wow, the power of a motorbike feels awesome. How long have you been riding? I've been riding motorcycles since I was a kid. Mainly dirt bikes, and I switched over to adventure bikes about 10 years ago or something. And now I kind of, I ride an adventure, BMW GS 1200, but I kind of just stay on back roads instead of doing single track stuff anymore. I don't really like being in the woods anymore. If I go in the woods, I'd rather have a dirt bike, not a whatever 700-pound motorcycle. But I've done it, but I'm not happy doing it. The way John Smith talks, he's been Clay Aiken since. Firefly, I'm near Woodstock. Okay, yeah, nice. So down where Levon Helm used to have his. I was there not long ago. I cruised over and stopped at the plaque where they have right by the bridge, where it has the Levon Helm. Is it the Levon Helm Bridge from the band? It's really cool. It's cool over there. Yeah, that day we went from Bashfish Falls all the way down through Ankron and all that, Millbrook. Made our way all the way down to Woodstock. It was a nice ride. Dude, I didn't need it. This is my problem. Mess up. Let's fix it. See? There we go. Fixed. I need the other style. 'Cause I'm an idiot. What's going on? Are you? Is it loading for you? Was there a lag? Sorry if there is. Maybe you just have to open up the stream and start it up again. Erwin says, how's the Banjo Bandit doing? He's doing well. Yep, he's doing well. Thanks for asking. I still call him that, man. You dubbed it. And I call him that on a daily. I don't even call him Dad anymore. I just call him Banjo Bandit. He's doing well. What, if you guys bring your friends to the live and everybody leaves a like, if we get above 400, he'll do something special? Will I? We hit 600 the other day, guys. That was crazy.
600 likes. Yeah, share it off to everybody you know. BKO says, do you have any pets? Because if you do, I think they will destroy your pottery stuff. I have a dog, and he is wild, but he has not broken one pot yet. My last dog didn't break any. So, they're intelligent enough not to do that. Because they know that it pays for their food. Well, that's what I tell them. They seem to understand. But yeah, no, I have not had a problem yet. Knock on whatever wood I have here. John says, I guess I should be mindful. Edwin probably hasn't. Oh, God. Here we go. Do we have a roast battle going in the chat? You guys? I'll be the judge. Have at it. I'm pretty sure social is the best word. Erwin says, don't you get ticketed for riding your tricycle on the road? I don't know, man. I haven't seen your motorcycle since second gear, so I don't know what to tell you. Does anyone have ibuprofen? I have a headache. Do you? I hope it feels better. BKO says, you're so good at pottery. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, BKO. Shop looks nice and clean. At moments it is. Right now it's kind of packed full of... This is just my workroom. But, yeah, it's kind of packed full of things going on here. I can show you guys toward the end of the stream what's going on. Literally right now I'm working on 3 different stores at the same time, so there's just stuff everywhere. And I got, like I said, at the end of this stream I gotta wax the bottom of a bunch of pots for glaze firing, so the place is kinda, it's like I'm an organized order. Oh, we got some fights going on, cool. Let's see, Owen. Dog. Oh no, you have a 4-legged. You don't like dogs, Erwin? Probably because they don't like you. Passerby says, vote 1 to keep Erwin. Vote 2 to keep. Actually, Erwin has been he was awesome, Passerby. He's been in here a long time. Probably, when did you start popping in? Around last June or something? And then I haven't seen you in a long time. He's no harm. Yeah. Oh, people want him kicked? No, don't kick him. Don't kick him. Listen, John Smith. Go transcribe. Well, I mean, if that's what he wears, that's what he wears. And you can only vote once, Rocky. And has it been that long? Well, no, because I did that firing outside where you dubbed my dad the Banjo Bandit. So that was in the fall. But I think you started coming in to the lives around June or July. And then I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen you this year, man. I'm glad that you're in here. It's nice to see you. Guys, thank you for the 91 likes. Rocky. John versus, what is this? John versus Erwin. All right. Thanks, man. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. No, Erwin's good. He's good. He's very enjoyable to have in the lives. Get in the zone. Sure. Ken. What's up, Ken? What's up, Beavis? How's it going today, Shuriken Zone?
BKO, I love your stream. You're funny. I'm funny how? Like I'm a clown? Like I amuse you? Edwin says thanks. Erwin. I'm calling you Edwin. I like that. Let's just call you Edwin. It's so funny because I actually knew an Erwin Curtis. That's an old farmer name around here yonderbouts. Oh well, with that motion, I guess I understand why John would say it. Wait, what did John say? I missed it. Rocky says, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fight of the century, John versus Erwin. Grab your popcorn and also hang with Ben and watch the drama unfold. Let's get ready to whatever. I don't even think John probably booked it. Yeah. Mud says, share, like, bring your friends. Shuriken says, doing pretty well. Just drop in for a minute. Yeah, nice to see you here, man. Appreciate it. Always nice to see you. Learning to throw box. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have you been making a lot of pots? Hope so. It's nice to see you in here. Sorry I haven't caught one of your streams lately. Every time I pop on, it says that there was one on earlier and I was either live or I was doing stuff, or yeah. So sorry I missed them. Rocky says, I think I'd be a good announcer. You officially have all the cards, Mud says. G'day, Cobra. Hey, you're sure good. Hi, passerby. Everybody say hi to passerby. So he has to say hi back to every single one of you. I think, but I'm not sure. You can substitute a shuriken for a... I mean, that's up to... That I don't really think that works that way. Captain John Smith had to go. Learn to throw a pot says, good, working on some reclaim, or getting some reclaim done. Hopefully I'll be able to throw my lamp base tomorrow or today. Nice. No apologies for not coming to my streams. Yeah, I try when I can. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, I saw you were working on a lamp. I have a lamp that I made in the other room. And yeah, it's definitely a fun project. And down the road from here, there's a Cornwall Bridge Pottery, and he used to make tons of lamps. And then one of my friends, Christopher Spitz Miller, he's in New York. His company, he makes tons of lamps. So it's kind of what he's known for. So it's a fun thing to do. It's still a full house, right? I don't know. I want to see your lamp sometime. Sounds good. Yeah, it's literally, it's not even really just a lamp. It's a flower pot that I turned into a lamp. So I didn't treat it like that. I should make a real lamp sometime. I have not done that in a very long time. I made a couple of them back in the day and sold them, but I do have one off the side. It's literally a flower pot lamp. So it's crude, let's say.
Okay, so I need 2 orchid pots and then 4 of the Milton shape. How much pottery things have you made today? Not all that much, because I've been getting stuff ready for. I've been doing tons of stuff, guys. It's insane what's going on here. I can show you afterwards what's going on, but made quite a bit. It's not gonna be a normal production day where I make, you know, at least a full kiln load. It's probably gonna be more of just to get this order done. Then I have to wax the bottom of a bunch of vases that I'm gonna be glazing. So hopefully I'll be able to do that on the slide as well. Should be able to. So I need 2 of these for orchids and then switch back over. Guys, if I'm missing chat, I'm sorry. Rocky says my birthday's in 3 days. Happy birthday to you then, if I don't see it. Sure can go. Ben probably has a full-size clay doll for. Yeah, it's called the Ripper 2000 because it's made out of clay and it's fired. I actually named it Irwin. And then I have friends over and they have fun with it. I named it Irwin Curtis. Rocky buddy. Cobra guys, yeah, all reclaim. How many pots usually, hang on. Learning to throw pots says, how many pots do you usually have in an order bin? Really depends. I have like $1,000 minimum. So, anywhere from 130 to 400 pots, like pieces. I mean, because sometimes it's 200 pots and 200 saucers. So technically that's 400 pots, but yeah, it really depends. These last orders have been in the 130 pots, so with saucers, so that would be, yeah, 260, something like that. BKO, do you sell any pottery? Sure do. On my website, benwolfpottery.com, and I sell to 40 stores. I also sell and share retail space at my father's shop in Bantam, Connecticut. So you should be able to find all that in my description on my channel page. And yeah, website's getting slightly depleted. I walked through the other day and I was like, oh boy, we're getting low on inventory. So, oh, actually, this one needs to stay here. That's an orchid pot. It's going to need holes in it at some point. I'm cruising right along, guys. That's good. We need to get these done. We need to, as in you guys need the help, and you are. Thanks for the 99 likes, guys. Appreciate that. I have to go, Ben. Good seeing you. I will try to catch up one of your streams another time. Tell Ben I said I will do. Irwin, pleasure to see you. I'm glad you're doing okay, and it's nice to see you in here today. I literally was wondering about you. I was like, where'd he go? So, thanks for stopping in. It was great to see you. What was this? I forget. If I missed BKO's question, I'm sorry. How do you ship so many pots at once? Actually, I've kind of slimmed down to only shipping to a few stores. So out of the 40 stores, they pretty much drive up, and then I pack them in their vehicle on their sides in really long lengths, and then I put paper in between, big, crumpled craft paper,
and I go floor to ceiling in their car. So, yeah, it's to be a lot. But for the pots that I have to ship, I could fit like, I guess four 4-pound pots with saucers in each box. So if I need to palletize, I do, which is probably the best way to do it. So, but that's how I do it. Erwin, let's see again. Brock says, I'm traveling to Wichita to go to Riverfest. Cool, I don't know what Riverfest is, but Wichita is in Kansas, right? I'll get that spot. Small fee mud. Silver says hi. What's up, Silver? Welcome to you. I have no idea even what that is. What's Silverfest? You guys like trade coins? Guys, thank you for the 99 likes. About to hit 100. Thank you. It went down. That's awesome. I love it. I have an idea who that was. That was hilarious. It's a traditional carnival. Nice. How much clay do you have? Right now I have just about I have about close to 1,000 pounds, and then I have like 2,000 pounds of clay that I need to reclaim. So, but ready to go, I have just about 1,000. Well, it's less than 1,000. Probably 800 or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know. I just don't know. We usually go and pick up once a week, and when we do, my wife does, it's 1,000 pounds every time. So flying through a lot of clay, guys. I'm just making flower pots, so they go quick, and there's only one firing for them. Where with glazeware, you'd have to fire twice. So, well, for mid fire and for high fire. For low fire, you don't need to fire twice. But I would say high fire is my favorite glazing stuff, like cone 10 stuff. I think he has about a quarter ton of clay. Yeah, there's more than that in here that's not prepared. I've prepared clay. No, it's a little over that. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'll jump on my alt. You're gonna jump on your alt? Because I want you to hit 100. Well, I have 106 now. Thanks. What's your reclaim process like? So I have a mixer / pug, an old Walker pug. So I literally smash it all into, my wife mainly does it, but we smash it all into fine pieces and put it into the mixer and just put it on reverse, and it smashes into the walls and mixes itself. Then I put it all through the pug. I do that probably 2 or 3 times, get it to a good consistency, put it off to the side for a couple days, and then I run it through again when I'm ready to use it. So it's not like just dumping it out and putting it on, blocks of cement or whatever a lot of people do. It's a whole different process, kind of just mixing it up again. So that's the way I do it anyway. Because what is your favorite thing to make out of clay? The things that sell. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really have a favorite thing. I'm happy making pots. So, I mainly have to make flower pots. So, and I'm lucky enough to make the styles that I like. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't have to make them. All right. So that was the last orchid pot. I'm glad I didn't keep going with that. I think I did this the other stream where I made the wrong pot. I have a production list, guys, I have to do today. And so, back to that other style pot now. Just needed 2 of those to be put aside because those are going to have holes in them on the side. So this tool can go away. This tool can go away. This tool can go away. I meant to say you're moving to Wichita. Okay. Nice. Congrats. Let's see. Cobra, he usually sends over a couple guys. Yeah, I don't know about that, Shuriken. Are you speaking for yourself? I actually go to a Renaissance fair with my throwing nails, and I find people there to do that. Shuriken. Cleo, yeah, the laptop took long to boot up. Oh, Sadler Pen. Is that your other account one? You didn't have to do that. Okay, I think I'm all caught up with chat. If I'm not, I'm sorry. You said if I missed it, just type it again. Maybe I'll get it. Said hi. Said hi. Said bye. Said that's cool. Said, is that Clay? Have you ever eaten Clay? Said, is that Patrick Swayze? Said, yeah, Shuriken. I met him at a Renaissance fair. This guy named Shuriken. He was in a kilt throwing nails at a board. I asked him to do the reclaim, but said it was below him to do that. BKO says, what is your normal time when you to stream? Honestly, I kind of go when I can. It's not a scheduled thing. But I try to do it somewhere around 12, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when I can. The best thing to do is just hit the bell and you'll be notified. So, yeah, I don't really have a normal schedule. But I appreciate you coming in today and subbing, BKO. Nice to meet you in here. Posture buddy, nothing is below you. That's lonely. So you're on the
You're on the bottom. Didn't. PKO family said hi. You found the said hi button? I still haven't found it. I don't even know where it is. Don't care. I wouldn't even use it, to be honest with you. I would just type hello or hi. It's saving you what? Like 1 click? Or 2 clicks maybe? 2 characters? It's lonely at rock bottom. Did he have a handmade wooden spoon in the back pocket of his kilt? Back pocket of his kilt. Is that a Heath Ledger kilt? There's good nutrients at the bottom. You just click the bell? Cool, BKL. Yeah, so whenever I go live, you should get notified. Yeah. Like I said, I try to go anywhere around 12, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Or is it Eastern Daylight Savings Time? I don't know. Whatever. If you're in the States, it's Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Two more of these. Then we're on the 1 pound pots. Flying through. It's a good thing. Gotta get her done. Get her done. Shuriken Zone says, how much trimming is involved with the finishing of your pots, Ben? Honestly, these flower pots don't need much trimming. Yeah, as you can see, I cut in that little edge right there with that thing, so that alleviates a big bulk of it. So I just need to clean up the hole, give the bottom a quick either trim or sand even, because I sand them sometimes, so yeah. Learning from Bot says at passerby. Sure, good deal. Passerby says, "Cool bro." He says, "Cool bro." Mud. Mud. So how was everybody's weekend anyway? Anybody do anything exciting? I just worked. Everybody, mud is number one. I haven't seen this in any other chats. I wonder if it's an option that I can turn on or off. I wonder if Google's free, and I can figure out that question I had. These are the things that go through my brain during the day. But at what cost? I didn't do anything I'm at liberty to talk about. Yeah? That's creepy. That checks out. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da. More follow. Chat is quiet. What? Riddle me this. Storm, I'm here watching you making pots, or making today. Nice, Storm. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well today. Buddy's on a mission. Buddy is on a mission. Let's see here. Guess I'm gonna have to. I'm like running out of space down here, guys. It's crazy. By, not but, weird. Okay. Let's get this off to the side. One more of those. And we are on to 1 pound pots. Oh, okay. Those were sunspots, man. It's like a roast battle going back between those guys. Is that what's going on? I don't know. Rocky, I'm back. Look who's back. Guess who's back? Rocky's back. It's Rocky 2. Yeah, this whole number 1, number 2, whatever thing is going on. It's pretty funny. You guys keep typing because you want to be number 1. At least I know that's what Mud's doing. As near as I can tell, Ben's process is blah. Is that's what you've taken away, Shuriken? I've taken away that you wear kilts, you throw nails, you knit. Do I have that right? Yeah, learn to throw bots. So the crowns are for those who chat the most. Yeah, it's like people who've engaged the most. Apparently, I don't know. Do you have that in your stream? Because I was watching Joel's the other night, and it that wasn't happening. So I didn't know if it was something that I can turn on or off or whatever. I think it's kind of funny to have it on if it is. But yeah, I mean, so I don't know if you can do it. Oh, you're not a mod. Learn to throw pots. I can read it to you. I did it before. So if I click on the one, it'll give me like a list of all the people. And then it's a community leaderboard and XP. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream. How do you get on the leaderboard? Well, you need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. You send a chat message, send super chats and super stickers. So I guess it's the amount of times. So I don't know if that helps. I don't think I have it on mine. Yeah, I have no idea how it's happening. I don't know if it's like a thing that just occurs. Because it started happening the day after I hit 5K subscribers. So maybe it's something like a subscriber count. I mean, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'll have to look into it more. Like I said, apparently Google's free, but I'm going to have to check that out later. I don't know. Plus, I might get off this stream and be like, I don't really care either. To look it up, but it is interesting. It's funny to see. You can also rise in the rank by giving super chats. Yeah, somewhat. I mean, drop a super chat and you might, you know. I think the amount of super chats you do as well. So if you really want to be number 1, you're gonna have to drop like probably like I don't know, a few $1,000. Rocky, I finished moving and I'm making spaghetti. You moved that quickly. Learn to throw pots. Are you using a laptop? No, I have a iPad off to the side. Yeah. Fresh Coach Joel says it probably is related to subcon. That's kind of what I was thinking, Joel. So, I don't know.
Because like I said, it started happening at 5,000. So who knows? What's going to happen at 10,000? Something really weird. I have no idea. That's what I thought too. Yeah. That's what I thought too, Joel. The other stream, Mud says the other channel I'm number one on has only 3K, but a channel without ranking I'm on at. I don't know then. I have no idea. I can't tell you. I have no idea. Shuriken says, "Oh, Joel, what are you doing here?" Joel's been here the whole time, probably. He's my friend. He's just watching what you write. Learning to throw bots. You do not need to do that. Don't worry about it. Well, I'll figure it out at some point. It's just moments. It's like when I have a downtime, I'll sit down and figure it out. But I'm surprised. I mean, you get a lot of people in your lives, I believe, right? And so does Joel. And so I would imagine that it should be in there, but maybe it has to do with the kind of phone that you're streaming with. I mean, who knows what the variables are? I have no idea. But no, you don't have to do anything. Appreciate it, though. Do you want to be called Learning to Throw Bots, or do you want to be called Cobra? Which one is better? Cobra sounds pretty cool. Not very already number one for talking to me. But yeah, probably. I think, well, this has been your thing. You really want to win. Let's see. Crybaby pee pants. Do your hands get dry or have issues with doing so much pottery? Yeah, they do. Like, this is closed up at last stream on Saturday. This opened up. I was bleeding by the end of it. So, but yeah, it cracks. Fresh Cup of Joel says Ben is my little buddy. Yeah, I'm about 2 inches shorter than him. So apparently I'm his little buddy. Oh, called in buddy. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Was I talking about you? Yeah? Oh, what do you have to tell me? You kiss? You kiss? Huh? You kiss? You bit my nose, you dick. Just nibbled on my nose. He's got 5-gallon buckets of water. Joel, you are the little... I've seen some big numbers on Cobra Live. Yeah, I'm sure. It's fun watching people like learn how to, like, literally in the name. It's perfect. She seems really nice, so. Let's see. Joel, how is the trigger finger recovery coming along? Yeah, I think he was back to throwing. He made pots the other day. Okay, Cobra says you can call me Cobra or Casey. Learning to throw pots is long to say. I mean, I could do it. What says LTP is literally 3 letters. Yeah, but it's 3 syllables. So Cobra is 2, KC is 2, LTP 3. If I was to pronounce it like that. Do I have that right, or am I wrong? I'm always wrong. Yeah. I'm so happy that Joel's hand's better. That was not cool. I'm glad he's back at it. Cobra says, I thought I heard the pitter patter of little feet. What's your pupper's name? It is Buddy Rich, like the drummer.
We just call him Buddy. When I got him, he looked so much like our last dog, and that was unintentional. I thought he was a yellow lab, and then I rescued him from a kill shelter. And I didn't kick in the door and rescue him. He was sent up from a kill shelter in South Carolina, and kind of was like he was a yellow lab. That was the idea, but when he got here, it was definitely not, and he looked almost exactly like my last dog, which was quite creepy. So I kept calling him the last dog's name. So finally, I just like kept calling him, "Come on, bud, come on, buddy." And finally, I was like, "That's it. That'll be his name." We had other names picked out, but it was like, it's just not gonna work out. So, Buddy, it is. Debbie Cube says hi. What's up? But it is 3 syllables, Mug. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Passerby says Cobra is cooler. Yeah. Debbie Cube, welcome to you. Or did I just say that? I don't know. Welcome to you. Nice to see you in here. Even a broke is right 2 times a day. Yeah. Unless the clock is completely broken, doesn't move, and yeah, it's still right 2 times a day. Unless it's broken and the numbers aren't reading. Or there's no hands. Like if it's broken and there's no hands, then that wouldn't pan out, would it? I knew I'd get there sooner or later, guys. Took me a minute. Shurkin Zone says, Casey, yes, I should go with that. Though Cobra is a cool name. Cobra is a cool name. Anyone who wants to, and call me Ryan, certainly, or Beavis, as any case may be. Okay. Ryan Beavis Shuriken. Not if you say it'll Haven. Haven says, can you make a heart-shaped cup? Yeah, I can. But I'm making orders right now, so. But yeah, I can make them. Could drink out of it only from one direction. My little niece, who's 12 years old, she's been making little heart, yeah, little heart things. Cute. Whenever she makes pots with me, that's what she does. Ryan Beavis Shuriken. Middle name, you bro. Even without hands, the clock is still correct because, well, maybe. If there's no hands at all. So if there's no clock at all, that still works? I just put an extra and in there, and for some reason, where the machines did, we'll probably never know for sure. Fresh. No, I'm not. I ain't calling you that. I'll call you. Maybe. BKO finally. I'm back. Look who's back. BKO is back. BKO. It's like a Peter Gabriel song. Oh, Pico. Just don't call me late for dinner. Ha! Ha! That was good. Thanks for the 121 likes, guys. Appreciate that. These little 1 pound pots are just, they literally take me probably, well, depends. But it's just easier for me to throw 2 4 pound, 6 pound pots. My hands are a little bit big. I'm too big to hang out, guys. I gotta go. I'm too big to hang out. Passerby says, stuck on a yard this shift, mate. Just sitting on a loco, waiting to do engine change. Yeah. Still work, man. You work a lot of hours, man. And night shifts. That would make me like ill. I would get nauseous about 10 minutes into it. I'd be like, oh, I just worked a day shift, but now I'm working a night shift. Like, blah. Fresh Cup of Joel says, is your full name Stick in the Mud? That's a good question. I think it's one, it's not stick and it's sticking. Sticking mud. And sticking duh. Sticking duh mud. Sticking to mud. Nope, mud is the first? Alright. So mud. Face. Mud butt. Mud butt. Yeah, man. Started like, oh wow, yep. Hello, random. Yo, what's shaking, Pottery creeps? I mean peeps. Oh, hello, random for the win. Hello, random for the win. Oh man. Fresh Cup of Joel says, I'm fuming. I bet. Smell isn't everything, bud. Yeah, welcome to Random. It's been a while, Random. Cheeseburgers for you from Fresh Cup. Hope you're doing well. Some Pottery creeps. That's such a good one. It's so apt. Oh, yeah, it's so apt. That's you know what? You know what? Oh, come on. There we go. It's pinned. That's the winner of the day right there. Oh, that was the best entrance I've seen in a long time. There's butt burgers. The cheeseburgers. That's Randy. So, you might know Hello Random from Trailer Park Boys. They played Randy, Leahy's boyfriend. Yeah, no bun, please. Yeah, you can't. Joel can't eat buns, so no buns. Just a burger, just a beef burger. So, Olivia, hey, how's it going, Olivia? Hope you're doing well. Popping in at a strange time as always. Thank you for popping in today. Hope you're doing well. Mud, yeah, Joel's got it. We need some Pottery Creeps merch now. I think so. I think that might be the new thing. I think Hello Random just created a whole merch. What's shaking Pottery Creeps? With at Ben Wolff Pottery at the top of it. Or what's poppin'? It should have been what's poppin'. Randy says more of that, doesn't he? Yeah, Bo Bandy. No, yeah. Bob Annie. Bob Annie. Huh. You can't spell either? What do you know? Oh, I know what you meant. I'm sure. Ram says, no, you can't read. You're right, I can't read. I can't read. That's what you wrote. I can't read. What's up, Nico? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Mud says my favorite. All we did. Mud says
My favorite episode is when Randy and Jim get trapped in the trailer on the roof, and Ricky keeps saying knock knock.
Yeah, when he sprays him with the hose. That's a good one. When they creep up on him with the net. And they take the hockey sticks and they twist them around. It is a good one. Yeah, Pastor Ryan, new business. What? I'm trying to think, like, what would my favorite episode be? I don't know. That would be, it's a tough one. Duh. That's too much for my brain compartments and departments to figure out. What's this, Nico? Dude. Oh, wow. I'm always good for knocking the viewer number count down. Why was it? I don't know. Was you the one that did that? Yeah, really. Bye bye. What are you from the department of you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty good. You know that is a pretty good segment right there. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Why you counting the know I'm sayings? J-Rock kind of lost his cool, like, I don't know, when Netflix bought it. It was all, he had quite the funny thing going on beforehand, and then it kind of changed. So the earlier ones, the ones before Netflix bought, when it was still just a Canadian produced show, are my favorite ones for sure. Still have to think about the most, like, my favorite episode, I guess. It's a tough one. Probably might be missing stuff, sorry. Yeah, that's about too far. Yeah, I love, that's what was too far. I hit the wrong button before. J-Rock and Rock Pal. Okay, no, that's, okay, Mud, that's where Conky is my wife and I's least favorite episode. That vaudeville little dork. I could not stand.
Conky.
I couldn't stand that. I could not stand it. Conky was the realest friend Bubba has ever had. I wouldn't say that. The one that stood up the most for Bubbles would be Sarah. If you've ever noticed. Bam, mustard tire. Yeah, there we go. The Philadelphia Collins. What are you looking at my gut for? What are y'all looking at my gut for? Yeah, Philadelphia Collins is up there. Because he's the mustard tiger. And random, you didn't have to listen to them. You 100% more welcome here than whoever that was. Type of woman to complain making. But in reality, she's eating everything. You know that's Leahy's daughter in real life, right? Did you know that? That Sarah is Leahy's daughter in real life. This may be the first time I've seen moderation actually take place on the stream. Maybe, yeah. Actually, Shuriken, a lot of the things get just like automatically held. I have a lot of I have a lot of like hidden or words that aren't appropriate, or at least I don't want to see. And it tends to, whatever, tends to work. I mean, I really don't care what's said, but if you're really going to be mean to one of my moderators, who's the people who are moderating are actually people that I know. So if you're going to be mean to them, then you're going to piss me right off. So if you're joking with them, that's different. I don't even know what was the quick draw. You have to tell me later, passerby. I missed the quick draw. You didn't know that, actually? Yeah, no, his daughter was the actress that played Sarah. Fun fact. Guess I know too much about that show. Whatever happened to Randy and... I guess I'll ask you that, Mud. Whatever happened to Randy and Lucy's baby? Do you know the answer to that? We'll have deep dive questions for you. Don't Google this either. Don't be cheating. Don't be cheating now. Let's talk about the character, not the actress. Yeah. You didn't see it? You don't know what happened to the baby? To Randy and, oh, well, you'll never know then. Pretty easy answer. Let's see if Hello Random knows. Because we keep making jokes that she's, or he's, Randers. Be funnier. It's a she. Wouldn't it? Randy and Sarah got married? No. No, they didn't. Lucy and Randy didn't get married either. I hear they're going to be putting out more episodes soon. I heard that through the old grapevine, and apparently there might be some new stuff coming. Carol, I'm still at A, and we're talking about Trailer Park Boys again. Apparently, you thought I missed you listened live? Yeah, no, you didn't, Carol. Welcome to you. I was asking Mud if he knew what happened to Lucy and Randy's baby. You might know. It's been over 10 years since I last watched. Yeah. Not that I want to get things on topic, but because I've never wanted that. But is there a difference in performance between synthetic and natural sponges? When I was a kid, the sponges were all natural. Yeah. I mean, you could definitely feel it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, and when I was younger, same thing. So, but I've switched over to these. I've used these for the last 24 years or something like that. So, I haven't really messed around with any other kinds. Sometimes I cut a small, like, a small sponge, you know, and put it on the end of a stick if it doesn't work, to get stuff out of the inside. But yeah, those probably aren't natural. I don't know if anything's really natural anymore for natural sponges. Don't know about their baby. He was put up for adoption. Randy Jr. was put up for adoption. There you go. Joel, how are you still number 3 when you said nothing for 30 minutes? Probably because he's been here before you. He's been here the whole time. Plus, he sent over a super chat. You didn't see? You got to send over a super chat, Mud. That's how it works. So shout out to Fresh Cup of Joel for sending over a super chat today. You just Googled it. Carol says, hi, Randers. All right, time to... Yes, it is time that I wax the bottom of pots. I might want to take a sip of water, too. I'm getting dehydrated. So, to do this job, I'm going to put down a mat, and I'm going to put down my banding wheel. I'm just going to spin it and let you guys watch that for about an hour. Let's see how long that lasts. Amazing how long this actually will spin on its own. So yeah, here's a vase, and I have to wax the bottom of these. So what's the community thing right there? Oh, there's a community button. Mud says it means I talk a whole lot. There's a question mark when you click on the number to explain how the badge works. So there you go. You rent. Cool. Thanks for the explanation. But I just always think of natural sponges when I think of pottery. I'm living in the past. That's a cool Jethro Tull song. I don't know how far in the past you are, but living in the past. Probably my favorite Jethro Tull song. You know what that is? Jesus. All right. Wax. The bottom of my pots. So this is just going to help when I go to glaze. They'll just be dipped in, and the glaze will run right off of this wax. You could do it, like make designs all up it and down it, you know, whatever, and then dump the glaze, and it still would resist the stuff. So you could use it as a artistic expression as well. Now, where the heck am I going to put all this stuff? That is a good question, Ben. Idiot. I guess I'll just put them back down on the ground where they came from. How about that? Little vase. And a bigger one. Where do I put it? Let's go with the bigger one. I think it knows the quality of the chat of each chat's worth 10 Mud chat. Yeah, well, and Fresh Cup, you're not even, right when you type that, you don't even have a crown at all.
What makes sense, Joel? Makes sense. The XP count seems to stop at 150. Okay. I've gotten over 20K experience in Mario Kart. That's all that matters. Yeah, that is all that matters. You're right. Carol, you're absolutely right. That is all that matters. Carol says she's seen Ben wax his legs before. You might be confusing me with somebody named Joel, which is an odd thing to confuse him with because I am definitely much different. But no, I've never waxed my legs. Let's see. Let's pick out somebody maybe it has in the chat. Shuriken, have you? I'm so far in the past. So Jethro Tull is the guy who invented. The original Jethro Tull. Let's talk about the band, dude. Let's talk about Ian Anderson and the band and Jethro Tull. Come on, man. You never heard of Living in the Past by Jethro Tull? You go way back. You go farther back than the 60s, obviously. This one's so cool. This is the coolest thing ever. Mud just keeps writing as much as you can. Carol coming in with the humble brags. I've never seen the wax before, I don't believe. Yeah. Oh, this, yeah. Some potters do it, some potters don't. You can just wipe it off, but tends to work really well. So, especially if you're just dunking the pot in to a bucket. You just paint it on. This is the way I do it anyway. Everybody probably has their own method. The trick is not to get anything on the side of the pot with the wax. That's a trick. There's another one. That's the one we're doing next. I got about 25 or 30 of these to do. Because Shurkin said just roll comment and suddenly he's number one. Maybe. Carol Chime says much smarter, higher IQ. That pans out. That checks out. Mud. Ow. Damn, Carol. Anyone. You're just making as many comments as possible to get you back into one. In truth, I do rather like Jethro Tull, the band. Yeah, I do too. I was actually... There was a Jethro Tull marathon being played the night I was born, and my mom asked the doctor to keep it on. So, fun fact, I was born. I was born with Jethro Tull playing. The night John Lennon got shot. Like an hour after. So pretty weird stuff going on. That's why you see the guy you got here. All right, here's a little one. This is a little 2 pound. I think it's 2 pound, maybe 1.5 something. With some of these vases, I just grab clay and go. Don't weigh it out. Don't care. Don't need to. Let's see. Mud says, you guys are hilarious, but sometimes my anxiety says you all actually hate me and I've missed important social cues. Well, sometimes you should trust your feelings. Let your hate flow through you, boy.
If you're a boy. I've never even asked, are you a boy or a girl? Mud, I am the queen of missing social cues. You're all good, says Carol. I don't think you miss them. Well, I mean, if you miss them, like, you know, just give them a call. Fail. Car crash. Car crash joke. This is like a Persian style. Little vase. What I assume everyone. I try not to let it bother me. We shouldn't assume it makes an ass out of you and me. That's an insane way to. How do you manage that? It's an awesome Jethro told John Lennon. I mean, kind of strange. I think it's cool. I remember it. There was light. And then the doctor went, what is that? That's all I remember. Until now. That's all I remember until now. There's the next one. Easy when you have no phone. Take care. Learning to throw pots. Cobra Casey said, I don't hate you, Shuriken. No, we don't hate you, Shuriken. I don't hate you, Shuriken. Did you get the idea that I hated you, man? I hope not. I don't even know you. I just know, like, your name on here. And so. It takes a real lot for me to hate somebody. Like, I don't know. Like an afternoon. Carol says, went wedding dress shopping on the weekend, and I was holding my baby nephew. Cool. The lady working there says, oh, you brought your son. I said, he's my nephew. You should have said, thank you. Can we have a discount? It's kind of hard being a single mother at the moment. Passerby says he likes the Celtic. Oh, this one almost. This one. Where is it? Come on, Ben, where are you? There we are. Passerby says he likes the Celtic knot. Because he's an 80s kid. He probably has this tattooed. I'd say I missed some cues. Like pool cues. Don't read into it, Mud. You're good here. Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. Everyone has been real assuring except Ben. Do you need like me to like? Do you need like a trophy? Are you one of those kind of people that like needs a trophy or something? Like you participated, we're gonna give you a trophy. I'll be nice to you, Mud, and whatnot. I'm trying to reassure you. This is my way of reassuring you. That's just how I deal with it. Guys, folks, pals, I thought we didn't take anyone says seriously in this stream. I don't know.
I mean, I took the fact that you throw nails at things and you wear kilts and that you knit, seriously. So, I mean, it's certain things. Am I wrong by that? It's kind of hard to read through, like, sarcasm in a chat, so. I just kind of take the things that I, like, think would be correct and make them serious in my own head, and then I believe it. Hey, Beerhead, what's up? Caught you in a wax on moment. Exactly. Miyagi-san, Daniel-san, I am wax on moment for sure. I made a bit of, I made a store order basically, and now I am just waxing the bottom of these for a firing. So that's the next thing I'm doing. And each one here. This is the shape of that one. Interesting. This one has the Celtic rim. It's built of a Celtic rim, yeah. Let's see here. So this is one of the scalloped rims, but in a vase. So if I'm missing chat, sorry guys, unless we're being serious. What it says? Oh well, like I said, I'm working on social cues, pretending to be. It's hard for an octopus. Okay, so you're an octopus. All right, I'll remember that. Well, if we're being serious. The folks in here are always awesome, aside from that one guy who... Hey, you see all that stuff, it happens. It comes with the territory when you get thrust into the middle of a cockfight. No, not wrong. Those are all true, Ben. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. Don't be like that, Shuriken. Adirondack. It was a good laugh. It was a good laugh, like he's been hidden from the channel. Roof. Buddy's barking up there. Mirad says, I really like those. Hey, thanks, Mirad. Ben, you said something about glazing. I didn't hear the color, though, because I was reading. The color? They're going to all be different colors. So, it'll all be a surprise. I'll do a long form video when they're done. Deb says, "Oh, heck of a time to revisit the live." It always is, Deb. Welcome to you. It always is. Wow. This one, I didn't even sign. This one will be signed with a Sharpie. Actually, I probably could. Oh no, the iron will probably burn out. Yep. Just go with it. Just go with it. How's it going today, Deb? You doing well? That's right, you use your eyes to listen, Mud?
It checks out. I use my brain to do all the heavy lifting, yes. You're telekinetic. You can use telekinesis and lift objects with your mind. All right, so let's get this one off to the side. I kind of like the line on this one. It's kind of hard to see. So funny when I see people doing this or putting, trimming and whatnot. I always get confused why, because we have rings on this, so you can, just like the wheel, you can just line it up. And I always see people tapping. I just don't understand. I guess if there's no rings, then that might be a problem. But I can just see that the rings line up. So, let's do a double spin. Let's spin the bottom that way. And then spin this one this way. Got illusion. Wait a minute. Is that right? No, that way. Yeah, let's see here. Deb says, it's going pretty good for a Monday. Thanks. I actually made some stuff at the studio yesterday. Nice. Rodolfo said hi. What's up? Welcome to you. Let's get these off to the side. I still need to keep going here instead of messing around. Don't want to mess around. There's all sorts of, let me do this first. No, read shurikens. That first line is kind of got to be exact with. You don't want to get any of the wax anywhere. Even though I probably can get it off no problem. Let's do a little more. There we go. All right, shuriken. There's all sorts around. I moderate for a friend who's a retired German engineer. He's got tons of comments and for a horror stream where the host is a bit looker gets a lot of creeps. Yeah, that stuff happens. It happens here too, but I have those words blocked. So that helps a little bit. Here's this one. I have a lot of stuff blocked actually that I don't want to see, so it doesn't come up. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about specific people or whatever. So a lot of those people's names are blocked. Let's see. These vases are really excellent, by the way. Hey, thanks, Shuriken Zone. Yeah, they're fun. I really enjoy making vases, to be honest with you. It's probably more of my favorite thing to do, but I'm so stuck in the flower pot world that I don't get to do it all the time. So Mud says W for all the moderators, honestly. Yeah, my mods they're all good friends, so. I would consider them friends. They might not consider me a friend, but you never know. Don't care either. There's that one. Oh, it's just a very simplistic shape. This one's more of a closed-in, bulbous shape.
So anyway, I was trying to say that vases are probably the most fun for me to make. I just don't get a chance to do it all the time. And when I do, it's... But when I do, the creator can still... I can still the comments. Sure can, but the chat. Yeah, I can still read the comments when they come in. Wait a minute. Shuriken says, I need to talk about my peeps about blocking some words now that you mention it. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. You go into the YouTube studio and click on the moderation area. Hey, guys, thanks again for the 148 likes. It's awesome of you, by the way. So, yeah, anyway, you go into the YouTube studio. You go into the, I guess it's the moderation area. And then there's, keywords you can have blocked for comments on your regular videos or comments in lives, all of it. So yeah, it's a good thing to do. Oh, here's this one. This one needs a little. It's got like a split rim. Another kind of, this little batch here is, I did quite a bit of Persian shapes, I guess. I'd have to say, that's if I was to give them a shape title, they look Persian to me. Yeah. So yeah, your friend will still see it. Oh, that's too bad. Watching you make the vases is really enjoyable because you can see the artistic thrills happening. The flower pots throwing seems a lot more mechanical, just like, yeah, well, that's exactly what it is. So that's why when I am making vases, I have a blast doing it, because I get to express yourself through the clay a little bit more. So, because I don't have to make a specific style. I can just do whatever I want. And I can with the flower pots too, if I really wanted to just make tons of one-of-a-kind items, but I really can't because of the stores, In my website, I mean, people want, even if I put up a one-of-a-kind item, somebody will get a hold of me and say, can you make 10 of those? So even if I just wanted to make something like a one-off thing, I have to really think about it before I make it, because do I want to have to make more of them? Because somebody will request it. Or I can just learn that very easy 2-letter word and tell them no. Another little one here. This one's got a... No, I don't like this one. I'm not firing this one. See, it goes in, and then it goes up, and then it goes in, and then out. The line isn't fluid. You know what? I'll make a short later with that one. My word, the finger strength. I have dropped so many pots holding them like that. What, like holding them like this? I don't know. Yeah. I could, if you put your finger like right here and I snapped, I'd break your finger, just to let you know. It's my superpower. Yeah, you pronounced "sigh" wrong, sir. I did. You were ready to see the throw. I'll save it for later. We'll see how many times it takes to smash. Or I'll save it. And set it up in the woods and throw hand-forged nails at it. That sounds fun. I'll trade you some hand-forged shurikens for a pot, man. So I'm going to say this last one. Now, this last one, I would have to say, if he didn't live in another country, I would most certainly send this to passerby. ID Kitten, you came in at a very strange time. It's always something. How are you? No love for the short chunks. Deb says that's literally how everything I make looks. Yeah, I don't like that. The fluidity of the line is my. If it's off, it goes away. ID Kitten, yeah, how's it going, ID Kitten? Hope you're doing well. Sabrina, what's up? Afternoon to you. If it isn't fired yet, could you not just reclaim it? It is fired. It's already bisked, so it's gonna get smashed. That's what's gonna happen to it. Something's gonna happen to it. I don't know yet. I do not know what's gonna happen to it yet. It's the thought that counts, Ben. Ben, if you're serious, it's a deal. Oh, okay, cool. I actually would kind of like to try those, so I'm not just going to use old, 10 penny nails. We should work something out. That'd be really cool. I'd have to try those out, man. Ben Master Smash. Smash Clash shorts. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll trade you this one. Shuriken. Kidding. See if I have it, actually. Hang on. I don't know where it went. I was going to actually go find the throwing knife that I was gifted when I was, I think, 4 years old. But I can't find it. It best not be gone. My dad had bought us throwing knives when we were little kids. He had us doing funny stuff when they were young. But I kept that throwing knife forever. So. It's cool to have. Very lovely pen I made pot. It can be a new series. Yeah, you never know. Hey Lynn, how's it going? Welcome to you. Must have been a lonely day when he made that. No, I was here with all you guys. Actually, a lot of those pots I made on live. Learning to throw pots. Casey Cobra said, "I have to hop. You'll have an excellent day. Evenings here, wherever you be. You too, Casey. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Always nice to see you, and I really hope to get a chance to. When are you going live next, Casey? Because I would like to pop in and say hi. If you don't mind, I know you minded one time. Any type of knife is the best gift for it. Absolutely. Back in the 80s? Come on, times were different. He gave us knives to whittle with and carve our own knives. So yeah, no, we were young. I was chopping wood at like 3 or 4 years old. What's wrong with that? Things were different back then. And kind of lost a lot of that cool stuff. Good deal, Ben. I'm about to increasing sugarcane's awareness, and you can pick out a lot of the techniques just from watching my videos. Sounds cool, yeah. Fisher Price makes a decent one for 4-year-olds. You never know. I don't know. They should have. Today, an hour or so. Okay, well, I will try to pop on if I can. Yeah, looking forward to it. Sounds good. J-Rock. We were just talking about J-Rock from Trailer Park Boys. J-Rock says, hey, can I say something without getting banned? I'm in need of help. Can you help buy a car? Should I set up a GoFundMe? I'm stuck in a cycle of work. Spend all my money. Repeat. Help. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I'm just a potter. But best of luck to you. I hope you get a car. J-Rock. What I heard Casey won the orphanage in the flood. It's okay. Thanks for reading it, at least, man. Yeah, man. My best of luck to you on that. I was splitting wood when I was 5. Yeah, me too. Using a knife. Exactly. Hunting bow at 12. I know. Well, it's kind of cliche to say that. The kids aren't the same these days, but it's true. But they have all this other stuff that we didn't have too. So they have access to endless knowledge where we had to guess or spend a few $1,000s on some encyclopedia that would be out of date in a year or two. So it might not have been smart what we did, but it taught us some crazy social skills and safety. We had to learn our own safety. You would not do well wearing a helmet on a bike when we were kids. You would have gotten beat up for it. Simple as that. That was not cool. You were not cool. You did that. Amber said hi. Welcome to you, Amber. Thank you. I'm just kind of ending up being done here in a little bit. I have a friend whose 5-year-old can use a butcher knife properly. Well, there you go. Yeah, things have changed a bit, but that's okay. Like I said, that's what happens. Whatever. But I read that. The internet has had a heck effect on kids. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, if they can use it to their advantage too, to learn. So I don't know what to tell you. Amber said hi. Oh, I already read that. Welcome to Amber again, though. Are you new here, Amber? Sorry, I literally just finished up. I made a bunch of pots. That's what I am, a potter. So, and then I waxed the bottom of a bunch of pots to get ready for a kiln firing. And thank you guys for the 156 likes today. Appreciate all that. And yeah, Passerby says, I know a 2-year-old who throws pots. He's almost finished today. Yeah, I do too. I know a 3-year-old that can drive a train, so he says. You know what? Passerby, should I hide Passerby? That would be pretty funny. Mud's number 1. Okay, so I guess it's time to see who won this thing. Apparently, it's every day. That's pretty funny dad joke right there. Though I'm not a dad. Let's see here. What am I doing? You lost again, did you? No, I went past it. I wouldn't do that. That's nothing. A monkey can drive a train. Well, yeah, you do drive a train. All right. So number 1, we got Mud with 225 experience points. Oh, he's right there with... Oh, a passerby gets experience points. One more thing. Passerby, if you delete
Mud's comment, you might become first place. So far, that's the way it's going to be. Apparently, like, there's this whole thing. No, Mud says, not again. I think it's funny. Thank you guys for tuning in today. So let's see what we got here. Mud is first place with 225 experience points. Passerby with 225 experience points. And the Shuriken Zone with 150. Also tied with Rocky, Fresh Cup of Joel, Cobra Laser, BKO. So all those have the same amount of experience points. If Joel was just to type one more thing, he'd probably get third place and push somebody out. But anyway, it was a pleasure, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And we will catch you next time on the Ben Wolff Pottery live stream. Yeah, be nice, guys. Finish alone. Yeah. Oh, because nice guys finish alone. Yeah, well, I don't know. Take care to you, passerby. W for the chat, W for the mods. Yeah, definitely W for everybody. All right, take care. Thanks for the 157 likes. We'll catch you next time. And I don't know when that will be. Tomorrow, next day, the day after that, every day of my life. I don't know. You have to tune in when you have to hit the bell, whenever. Later. Take care.